Okay, before we get into this video, I just want to make this known that in this video I did not try to bash nobody or talk about nobody. I just spoke my opinion about teen pregnancy. So I didn't want to offend nobody. That's just the feeling that I had and everything. And also, if you're an adult or whatever watching my video, if you don't like something that I said, I apologize. I try to keep it 3G during the whole process of me making this video. So I hope don't nobody get offended or don't like something that I said. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe before y'all get into this video. What's up, you guys? I am back with a new video. It's your favorite Michaela, and today I am going to be telling you how did I get pregnant at the age of 17 and have my baby at 18. Sorry for no intro, but this third time is kind of funny to me right now because a year ago today is when I was like I might be pregnant or whatever, but I didn't really too much believe it. But before we get into this video, I do want to say this. I feel like you will know if a boy put seed in you. I'm just using words, crazy words. Use common sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would go ahead and click out the video because I'm going to use cold words and But I feel like you know if he put seed in you or whatever. Because after me and him got done doing it, I feel like, you know how like you having sex intercourse or whatever you want to say, you know how y'all both proceed or whatever, not making baby, but you know what your body do when you're doing it. And so I peed out the sex or whatever, and it felt like I was done proceeding. So I felt kind of stuffy inside of me. I feel stuffy. I feel real stuffy over there. So I asked him, did he preceded in me or whatever, and he said no, but it was kind of suspicious because he proceeded twice, and the second time it was suspicious because I ain't see it the second time, so that would really make me ask him, and then I was feeling that feeling or whatever. It was suspicious. But so a year ago today, I drank some water, and this might sound crazy, but I know my body. When I say I know my body, I know every single little detail, and I know it's something off. Like, people quit to say I'm crazy, but I know it's something off with my body. I was drinking some water, and I'm the type, I always choke on water. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I always choke on water. Y'all might think that's funny, but I used to always choke on water. So I was drinking water, and I went to choking. Like, I just went to coughing. And like immediately, like my first cough, I felt like I had to throw up. Like, I coughed one time and I instantly felt like I had to throw up. So I'm sitting here just stopping myself, like, I'm not finna throw up. I'm not finna throw up. So I just keep coughing and coughing, and I'm like, dang, I'm finna end up throwing up. So I didn't throw up, but that was the first time I was like, I'm choking on water and I'm feeling like I'm finna throw up. Like, and then in my head, because this was like a few days after, so in my head I'm like, pregnancy don't form that quick. Well, clearly it do, because like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, it was like 4 days. This was like 4 days after. This was like 4 days after. So I'm like, pregnancy don't form that quick, so it can't be that. So y'all, I think I started choking again my second time, and I instantly went to calling people. Like, I was like, girl, I think I'm pregnant, but like, I don't want to say nothing because like, if you know me personally, you know I was crazy about that boy. I wasn't crazy about him, but y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know I had strong feelings towards him. And y'all know, like, I was so stuck on him to the point that I tried to leave him because everybody was telling me all these different rumors or whatever. But I ain't no going back to him and all that over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. And when I say that, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, I went to an old notebook. So I didn't want to go to him right off the bat and be like, oh, I feel like I'm pregnant. But not only that, he told me that he ain't do nothing in me or whatever. So I was like, I'm not finna do that. I am not finna do that because I don't want to be like one of them crazy girls, like be like, oh, I'm trying to keep you because you know, like make a lie up and say I'm pregnant just to keep him or something like that or whatever the rumors is. You know how like a lot of females is, and I ain't want to be labeled as that type of female because that's not the type of female that I am. So I just ride the boat with him. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We started drifting away from each other. Nah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know. I think I kind of just drift away from him because I was always in my feelings about him. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I was always in my feelings about him. Like, my feeling could be wrong and it could be right. And I always went with that negative mindset. So I started distancing myself from him. Not because I thought I was pregnant, I just started distancing myself. And I started talking to another boy. And after I started talking to him, boom, New Year came. I was drinking a little fake wine or whatever, and it was like I used to drink a lot on New Year. Drink a lot of the fake wine or whatever, and I was drinking it, and it's like after a couple of swallows, it was hitting me. I'm like, I kind of feel like I gotta throw up a little bit. So I'm like, and y'all, if y'all watch my New Year video, I was pregnant in that video. I was feeling, I don't even know if I mentioned it. I probably did mention it in my video, I don't know. But in my video, I felt like I had to throw up doing that whole video. When I was making it, I felt like I had to throw up doing that whole video. But yeah, I was feeling like I had to throw up after a couple swallows. And I ain't never threw up, but I felt like it. Oh, mind y'all, before all this, my 2 weeks at the end of December. So it's like 4 weeks in a month. So 2 weeks at the end of December. So a week after I did what I did, I started cramping. I had a cramp at the bottom of my stomach. I didn't think nothing of it. I just felt like, okay, I'm cramping. That's good. Like, I'm not, when I come on my cycle, I'm not going to be cramping at all. Like, that's great. That's awesome. Like, I'm not finna be cramping on my cycle because, y'all, I had horrible cramps on my cycle. So, I'm like, I'm not finna come on. Okay, I'm gonna come on my cycle, not finna be hurting or nothing like that. I'm finna just fly through this cycle. Like, yeah, I was happy. And what the funny part about it, I went up to my mama and told her, I'm cramping, mama. Guess what? That mean I ain't gonna have no cycle pain. I remember. So after that, yeah, like I was telling y'all, New Year, I felt like I had to throw up. So New Year, I was feeling like I had to throw up because I was thinking it was my cycle, because sometimes I be feeling like I gotta throw up when I'm on my cycle, or I'm finna come on my cycle or on my cycle. But New Year, I really felt like I was on my cycle, but wasn't coming out. Like, it was like a strong cramp, like I was actually on my cycle. And I was feeling like I had to throw up, so I thought that was why or whatever. January the 2nd came, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna cramp or whatever, just finish cramping, and then I'm gonna come on my cycle by nighttime. No, did not come out. January the 3rd, I saw that. I was like, I test my child father, and I was like, I think I'm pregnant. I think I might be pregnant. I'm not sure. I was like, I think I might be pregnant. I'm not sure though. I just like, I was just making an excuse because, like I said, I didn't want to be that girl that lied and said she was pregnant just try to keep a nigga up with him. So I texted him. I was like, I think I'm. Anyways, y'all, it's a car pass by. Should be in those drive. Anyways, dang, he threw me out. I said my phone died in the middle of the video and it did not save, so yeah. But anyways, off subject, let's finish this third time and get it over with. Cause my mama, I think she want me to get my baby. Because I think he pooped or whatever. That's probably why she said that. I don't know. But, she gonna mess around and change him anyway because my dad in the shower. But, okay, opposite Jet. Like I was saying, January the 3rd, I tested the child photo, whatever. He said what he said. And he was basically telling me that he did, that I am pregnant, and yeah, some other stuff along with it. So, wait. Yeah. So, January the 4th. Also, that day, I had tested this girl or whatever, and I was telling her I think I'm pregnant or whatever. And I was talking to her, and her dad's not in her life. He in out her life or something like that. And she had me talk to her mama or whatever to try to give me advice. And yeah, but mind y'all, like during this time, my dad, he was in the room next to me because he was working. He a police officer, and he thought maybe he had COVID because he was working around people that had COVID. Not probably didn't have COVID, but you know, out in the open, and COVID was bad at this time, like bad. So he just wanted to quarantine himself with him going to work each and every day. Because he didn't want to contaminate everybody in the house if he did caught it. So that what that was. And he was in the room next to me. So I'm like, I'm just sitting here whispering like, I'm like, girl, I think I'm pregnant. Whatever. Like I'm real like just having to whisper because I'm like, I don't want to be that girl. Like I didn't want to be that girl. Like I didn't want to be a teen mom, and I most definitely didn't want to get pregnant in high school. Like being pregnant was way down my line. I can't remember did I ever post a video, but I did a lifetime goal thing or whatever, and I don't know. But having kids probably like in my 30s or whatever. But yeah, I was in there telling her this or whatever. So January the 4th, I was hoping that we go somewhere so I can get a pregnancy test because she was telling me that you can get a pregnancy test anywhere. I did not know that you can get a pregnancy test, Plan B, condoms anywhere. I did not know that. I didn't even know where you can buy that stuff. I thought it was a special store where you buy a pregnancy test, condoms, and all that. Because I mean, I never tried to look for a pregnancy test. You get what I'm saying? I never seen a pregnancy test in my life. None of that. I never seen stuff like that. So yeah. Never heard of a Plan B at that time. Never heard of a Plan B until that time. When I was testing some of my friends or whatever, they was like, girl, take a Plan B or whatever. But yeah, I went to the store. So I went to a Plan B for $50. Baby, a baby ain't that important. The kid over $50. I didn't even have $50. I didn't even have $50. But, so, what I was gonna say. But yeah, I did not go to the store the next day. So January the 5th, I went to the store. I said if I ever get pregnant, because in my life plans, I said if I ever get pregnant, I want the pregnancy test that write out pregnant. Because I want everything to be perfect and big and everything. So I got that pregnancy test. I did not have enough money. I had to lie to my mama and tell her that I would get my dad a birthday gift because his birthday is January the 28th. And when I went to the car, I did for some more change because she wasn't trying to give me the money or whatever. I forgot the reason why, but she wasn't trying to give it to me. But she didn't know that. So I thought you had to be a certain age to buy a pregnancy test. Like, I didn't know that. I thought you had to be a certain age. So I was trying to get the people in the store to buy it for me or whatever. And then, plus, I didn't want to buy it because, like, I didn't want to be... Because me, personally, I didn't have nothing against teen moms. And I didn't think nothing of it. But one thing I didn't like about certain teen moms was they be wanting to get pregnant. And I feel like... why I want to get pregnant when you could just finish high school and then get pregnant right after high school? Because I feel like that would be hard. Because me personally, I made straight L's in school. No, I'm just playing. Not before I got pregnant, I ain't have straight L's. But I did have an L before I got pregnant. But I ain't have straight L's. But the school was kind of hard for me. And I wouldn't, I had a baby or whatever. So I feel like the school was always going to be hard with a baby. So, like, it kind of bothered me a little bit because I didn't see that in my pal. So, I guess you can kind of say I was judging other people. Which I don't look at it as judging. I just looked at it like, I mean, why do that? Like, that's not a good look. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I feel that, like, teen moms was not a good look. And I still feel that way. It's not a good look. So, like, yeah, I still feel that way. Regardless if I'm a teen mom or not, I still feel that way because, yeah. But, yeah, that was another reason why I didn't buy my own pregnancy test. But I ended up buying my own pregnancy test because I used common sense later on in my pregnancy. Why they couldn't buy my test? They couldn't buy my test because they was on the clock. And usually when you work in the store, you cannot buy nothing while you're on the clock. So I took the test that night. I was testing my cousin. And I was like, girl, I think I'm pregnant. At first, I was just playing with her. Not playing with her. I was just trying to see what her reaction might be. And she was like, girl, where you got pregnant at? Where you got pregnant at? Then when she was asking me, she was like, girl, where you got pregnant at? It was just funny. So the day I did get the pregnancy test, I finally told her, I was like, girl, I think I'm pregnant and I'm finna take this pregnancy test. And I was like, I'm gonna call you. Because during the time my phone went on and I can't remember if I had Wi-Fi that day or not. But I was waiting. I had Wi-Fi, but I was waiting on her to get her Wi-Fi so we both can communicate. She could FaceTime me, but I could not wait. I went in the bathroom, and I was making a YouTube video during this time. Like, I was gonna show my reaction and everything. I didn't even have no reaction, y'all. But I took my pregnancy test. It came back straight pregnant. It was pregnant. It was like, y'all, okay, so a pregnancy got 5 little square things that you have to wait for to load up, standing for 5 minutes. It was at 3. This one popped up and boom, it instantly, the 5th one instantly popped up, and it said pregnant all day long. I was holding the pregnancy test because, like, I was recording it because I was just recording it because I'm like, I'm not pregnant or whatever. So, like, I was just recording it. I looked like, y'all, this was literally my reaction. I looked and I was just like, I wasn't sad, I wasn't nothing. I was just looking like, wow. Then my crazy self, I looked down, y'all. This is what I did. Tell me why I thought my stomach was going to try to blow it out by now. Girl, I looked down. I said, wow, I'm really pregnant. That's what I did. So, and the next day, I couldn't even sleep. I slept through the whole night because, I mean, I was tired. I was pregnant and I was tired. I'm going to be real with you. I was so tired. And I woke up the next morning about 4 something. I stayed up. When I say I stayed up, I was like, I can't do it. Cause the girl that I was talking to, she told me personally, she was like, the sooner you tell them, the sooner, the better it's gonna be. So I couldn't sleep. So I called my auntie. Then I called everybody. When my mom came in my room to try to wake me up, I told her, well, I didn't tell her. I asked her, can she pass me my purse, and she opened up and saw the pregnancy test or whatever. She yelled at me or whatever, and yeah, like, that's pretty much it. Like, nothing major. I didn't throw up. My symptom was cramping, like feeling like period cramps but no cycle. Had times like where I felt like I had to throw up. And also during this little time period, I was craving stuff that I didn't really know I was craving. I was just putting stuff together. Like, for example, we had breakfast sandwiches, right? Banana peppers. That was one of my biggest cravings at the beginning of my pregnancy was banana peppers. I put banana peppers on my breakfast sandwich and ate it, and it was just like, it was just the world, y'all. It was just the world when I ate it. Like, when I say it was the world, it was the world. Like, it was just the best thing ever. And I did not assume I was pregnant then. It was crazy. I was eating a lot of stuff. I was eating a lot of little cravings. I can't remember, but I know that was one thing because that was one thing I kept doing over and over and over again. But y'all, that's basically how I found out I was pregnant. Quick, short, and simple. Not counter sort or whatever. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Make sure y'all get these videos to some views or whatever. Because a lot of people were asking for that story time when I was pregnant. But I wasn't really feeling doing that story time. So, yeah. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.